Bonjour et bienvenue sur French Action, the channel where we learn French, the channel where we improve our French. Yes? So if you're here today, it's more likely because CSEC is around the corner, or your teacher or friend told you about this live, and it could also be because you were just notified by YouTube, especially if you subscribe to the channel. So if it's the case, thanks for subscribing and thanks to the teachers. Today we have 3 students from Trinidad and Tobago, and they want to practice their French. So let's meet them.
Bonjour tout le monde. Je m'appelle Rihanna, j'ai 17 ans, je viens de Trinité et Tobago.
Comment ça va, Comment ça va, Rihanna? Ça va bien?
Oui, madame.
OK, bien. Et nous avons 3 personnes. Hein? We have 3 students, but we only going to have 2 so far because the other one cannot make it right now.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Amina, j'ai 16 ans et j'habite à Trinité et Tobago.
Okay. So we had a little conversation because you wanted to practice some aspect of the language. So for Rihanna, you wanted to practice your reading and also in terms of the questions, daily routine, right? So I have some questions for you on the daily routine aspect of the questions. And for Amina, it's shopping.
Oui, madame.
Shopping cannot be difficult for you, Amina. Okay, so we're going to try that. And the other student is supposed to be doing some questions on travel. So I just hope that she will be able to join us later. So for this, we are going to start with situations, then we'll move on to the reading, and we will finish off with the questions. Okay?
D'accord.
All right, so it was 2 situations each, but you'll have 3 situations since your friend is not here. That's what happens. All right. So you are at the doctor's office and you meet a neighbor you have not seen for a long time. How do you express your surprise at seeing him or her, and what is his or her response? Okay, so who wants to do that? Rihanna, can you hear me now? Rihanna, can you hear me?
Je suis désolée, madame, but I cannot hear you.
You cannot hear me. Yes. Okay. So do you want to rejoin? So you leave the studio and come back to us and see if that's going to
Oui.
work. Amina, you can hear me?
Oui, madame.
Okay. So sorry to tell you that, Amina, but you'll have to do number one. Okay, Rihanna, you need to leave the studio and try to reconnect. Can you try that?
Oh. Oh.
Rihanna, you need to mute. Okay, Amina.
Madam, I just wanted to know, in this case, would you be able to say enchanté, like nice to meet, well, enchanté? Or is that when you're meeting someone for the first time, like an
The
introduction?
first time. Remember, the person is your neighbor. So if it's your neighbor, you would have known the person, right?
Okay, d'accord.
Mhm.
So would like just something simple like bonjour, comment ça va?
Okay. So how would you express the surprise?
Oh mon Dieu.
Ah, okay, all right. I'm getting something now. Okay. Oh mon Dieu, what?
Comment ça va? Tu vas bien?
Okay, so that is un A and un B.
Euh, Très bien en ce moment. Yeah, would that be?
Okay. This is what I put. Quelle surprise de te voir or quelle surprise de vous voir. Okay, so here we don't know the neighbor if the neighbor is your age or if the neighbor is an adult. So I'm assuming it's an adult, so it's going to be quelle surprise de vous voir. Okay, so you go quelle surprise de vous voir. Cela fait longtemps que je ne vous ai pas vu. Something like that. Okay. And what is his or her response? Oui, moi aussi. Je ne m'attendais pas à vous voir ici.
Oui.
Do you understand that? What that means, Amina?
Um,
Je ne m'attendais pas à vous voir ici.
I have not seen you here in a long time, or I have not seen you here.
Yeah, for the je ne m'attendais pas, the last sentence I'm talking about.
Non, madame. Je ne sais
Okay.
pas exactement.
No. Okay. S'attendre à means to, je ne m'attendais pas à vous voir. I didn't expect to see you here. Okay. Imagine, I don't know, if because it's the doctor's office, obviously you wouldn't expect to see your neighbor there. All right. So, s'attendre à, I'm going to put it in the chat for everybody. And s'attendre à means to expect, okay? And I'm talking to our viewers. If you have any or responses, better responses, or you want to check if your responses are good, please write them in the comment and I will correct them. Okay?
Madam, would it be possible if you could say like how the neighbor was feeling at the doctor's office? Like he could say j'ai mal à la tête. Je suis très mal. My head is, yeah.
Non, je suis très mal, but j'ai mal à la tête.
J'ai
Okay.
mal à la tête.
Ça ne va pas, quelque chose comme ça. Yes, you could. Yes, that would work. Okay.
That's right. Oui, madame.
But when you said moi ça va, you are the doctor's office. If you are the doctor's office, it's because there's a problem.
Oui.
Yeah, okay. So you have to read the situation to make sure that what you're saying makes sense and is logical.
Oui,
Okay.
madame.
So Rihanna is not back yet.
Mhm.
Okay. So number two, you call to reserve tickets for a concert. How do you ask for the price of the tickets and how do you react
Hello.
when you are told the price? Rihanna, we can hear you. Rihanna, I don't know. It's funny because we could hear her earlier, so I don't know what happened. Rihanna, can you hear us now?
Oui, madame. Can you hear
Oh,
me?
so what happened? You changed devices?
No, madame. When I joined, I couldn't hear you. I was only hearing Amina.
Oh gosh, that is a discrimination, right?
Oui, madame.
Right. Okay, so Rihanna, we are on number two. So read it. Whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to say to Latavia Lati Burton, that is a long one. Ça fait longtemps. Yes, you could say that. Ça fait longtemps. Yes, to express surprise.
Oui,
Okay.
madame.
So now we are on number two. You call to reserve tickets for a concert. So who wants to do that? And no fighting between the two of you.
Moi.
Okay, Rihanna, go ahead.
Bonjour, c'est combien de billets pour le concert
Ok. C'est combien
de
de billets pour le
oui.
concert, for the pronunciation? Mhm. Okay. And de A, how do you react when you're told the price?
Oh mon Dieu, c'est trop cher.
Okay. All right. Have you got something else, Amina?
Um,
Amina, you
that,
were
that was
not doing it.
exactly what
You
I
were
was
not
saying.
doing it. You were not doing it. All right. This is what I put. How do you ask for the price of the tickets? Combien coûte un billet pour le concert de dimanche, s'il vous plaît? I ask s'il vous plaît. It's nice to add s'il vous plaît. Or, quel est le prix du billet? Okay. How do you react when you're told the price? Oh, c'est vraiment cher. Or, if you're okay with the price, d'accord, je prends deux billets. Okay, it depends on what you want to say. All right.
Oui,
So,
madame.
Amina, you need to concentrate now. Number three is for you. A customs officer wants to know if you have anything to declare. A, what does he or she say? And B, what do you respond?
Um, I'm not entirely sure what it is, miss, but it's something like avez-vous déclaré?
Avez-vous déclaré what?
Um, les um,
Okay. Rihanna, have you got something else?
Oui, madame.
Okay.
Avez-vous quelque chose à déclarer?
Avez-vous quelque chose à déclarer? Okay. D'accord, Amina? Avez-vous quelque chose? Something to declare. Okay. Amina, back to Amina, 3B.
non en ce moment.
You like en ce moment. Okay, Rihanna, what did you say for that one?
Non, je n'ai rien à déclarer. Oh, oui, j'ai un bonbon. J'ai deux bonbons.
Deux bonbons.
Non, non, non. Le bonbon.
Non, non, non. Just say je n'ai rien à déclarer.
Ok. Oui,
Yeah.
madame, oui, madame.
Je n'ai rien à déclarer. That's exactly what I've said. Très bien, Rihanna. Avez-vous quelque chose à déclarer? Non, je n'ai rien à déclarer. OK?
Oui, madame.
OK? Bien. Alors, numéro 4 pour Rihanna. You are in a non-parking area now approached by a traffic attendant. What does he or she say to you and what do you respond?
Il est interdit ici.
Il est interdit ici de fumer?
Ah, et- je suis désolée. Il est stationné interdit ici.
You have the right words, but they are mixed up somehow. I don't know how you manage that, Rihanna.
Il stationné.
Okay, you said il stationné. What does that mean?
It is forbidden to park here. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Okay, so try again. It is. Yes.
Il est.
So it's not il est, it's il est. Nice liaison. Il est what?
Interdit.
Not interdit, interdit.
Interdit.
Mm-hmm.
Il est interdit stationné
Il est
ici.
interdit, you missed a little word, il est interdit. Amina, help her, please. Amina,
I was just going to say parking interdit. No parking.
Parking interdit? No.
You can't say that?
No.
Oh.
Because and parking in French is the area. It's not the action. Okay? So we have some examples here in the comments. Il est interdit de. That is the little D here, Rihanna. You missed out. Very important. Il est interdit de. And se garer, yes, Lil, se garer is reflexive. It's a reflexive verb, okay? Because you're not parking a car, you're parking yourself, your own car. So, il est interdit de se garer. So, l'atavier, you can't say vous ne pouvez pas garer ici. Vous ne pouvez pas vous garer ici. Okay? You need to have the vous, which is the reflexive pronoun, since you use vous. Okay? And what do you respond?
Ah non, j'ai oublié.
Okay. Ah non, j'ai oublié. I forgot. Okay. All right. Amina, have you got anything else?
Je suis désolée.
Je suis désolée. Okay. Bon. This is what I put here. Excusez-moi, monsieur, ou excusez-moi, madame, il est interdit de stationner ici. Stationner is the word you would use here. Se garer as well would work here. So I did put, je suis désolée, Amina, but I added, je n'ai pas vu la pancarte. I didn't see the sign post. Okay, so it's yeah. So if you don't know the word pancarte, try to remember it. Okay, Lilil, ah merci monsieur. Okay. Bon. So Amina, numéro 5, you want to borrow a book from your French friend. What do you say to him or to her, and what does he and she respond?
Puis-je oui.
Yes. You're trying to translate, Amina, right?
I'm not sure how to like say puis-je
Puis-je what? So imagine it's the test today. What would you say?
um tu lire s'il vous plaît?
Tu lire? Is that what you said? Tu lire?
Tu lis s'il vous plaît. Tu livre. Tu livres s'il vous plaît.
Sorry, Amina, I don't understand what you're saying.
S'il te plaît, sorry.
Okay, Rihanna.
Miss, I would say, je peux un livre. Non, je suis désolée. Je peux avoir un livre, s'il te plaît.
Je peux avoir un livre, s'il te plaît? Okay, I go with that. I would go with what we have as in the comments. Puis-je emprunter ton livre? Can I borrow your book? Okay. Or, je veux emprunter un livre, s'il te plaît. Okay, so these are good. All right. Can you see those examples? Okay, so you need to remember emprunter is to borrow, but remember, if you don't know to borrow, you can say to lend. How do you say to lend? All right, I'm going to give you the answer. Est-ce que tu peux me prêter ton livre sur la culture française, s'il te plaît? Or, est-ce que je peux t'emprunter t'emprunter ton livre? Or, est-ce que je peux emprunter ton livre? I don't know why I put the T apostrophe. And then, oui, bien sûr, je te l'apporterai demain. Something like that. Okay?
Oui, madame.
All right. So remember, to borrow is emprunter. Write it down if you don't know it. And to lend is prêter. Okay? Prêter. Prêter is like prêt, which is ready to give you, but you put ER and that makes it a verb. Okay?
Oui, madame.
And
Merci
now
beaucoup.
we're going for the last one. Okay. So I think it's Rihanna, right? Your friend has to stay back for singing practice and wants you to stay for him or for her. What does he or she ask, and what do you reply when told that practice ends at 6 p.m.? I think I may have made a mistake on 6B. I think I read what does he reply, but let's see. Okay.
Tu peux rester avec moi, s'il te plaît?
Tu peux rester avec moi, s'il te plaît? OK, 6B. 6B.
Oh non, c'est très retard.
C'est très trop tard. You have to choose. Is it très ou trop?
Très. C'est très retard.
Okay, retard is not right. Retard, it's when you say you're late for something. Okay? But if you just say late, what is the word you will be using? Just the word for late. For example, the night is falling and you say, oh, it's late. What word would you use? Starting with the T.
T. Miss, I know to is early.
Early, okay. And another T. Yes, 11. 11 said, it gave you the answer, tar, for
Ah,
late. Okay, tar,
yeah.
yes. To and tar. So you
Ta.
need to make sure you know those words because these are used all the time for CSEC. Okay,
Oui,
all right.
madame.
Okay, so Latavier is working hard. I don't know if it's a he or she, but je ne peux pas passer parce que je dois faire mes devoirs. Okay, je ne peux pas passer. I don't understand the passer. What does that mean? Je ne peux pas passer. Je ne peux pas rester. I cannot stay. But je ne peux pas passer. I'm not too sure what passer means or what you meant by that. Okay. So childhood, yes, it was star. Yes, star for late. Okay. So this is what I put. Est-ce que tu peux m'attendre, s'il te plaît? Can you wait for me, please? Je ne peux pas, j'ai un entraînement de basket à 18 heures. I cannot. J'ai un entraînement de basket. I've got basket training at 6 p.m. Something like that. Okay?
Ah, oui, madame. Merci
All right.
beaucoup.
Okay, so you have to think about ways of, especially asking questions. I've noticed, Rihanna, you just put the statement and raise your voice. Is it how they taught you to ask questions?
No, madame.
Ah, okay. Don't forget the est-ce que, which you would use for any question which requires a yes or a no answer. Okay. Est-ce que tu peux m'attendre, s'il te plaît? Yes, I can. No, I cannot. Okay. Any questions from the two of you?
Oui,
Any
madame.
questions with what we have done?
No,
No,
madame.
no.
No.
All right. So, ladies, you have to practice your situations. Okay.
Oui,
All
madame.
right. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go on to the reading. So the reading will start with some pronunciation words, which are, which are selected for you, and and some text. So I created two texts, and the last one is not mine. Okay, so let's try that. Who is going to start? Rihanna or Amina? Rihanna or Amina?
Moi, I can start first.
All right, you can start. Okay, all right. So you just read what you see,
Ok, miss.
madame.
Oui, madame. Je suis désolée. Collège, collègue, des autres, Tahiti, Haiti.
Okay, so you've got two right. Yes,
Oh,
you
mon
have two
Dieu.
right, and you fell into my traps. Okay, Amina, can you try, please?
Collège, collègue, desserts, Tahiti, and Haiti.
Okay, I have to say it for you. All right, collège was correct for both of you. Now, I didn't understand why you couldn't do the second one. What's the problem with the second one?
Um, the U,
The U. Okay. So what happens when you have that letter with the U?
um,
So Rihanna, how you manage to say colleague? Where do you see your colleague E? There's no E there.
Miss, from practice, or at least that's what I've been accustomed saying to colleague.
You can't have colleague. because colleague would means that you have an I, English I, but it's the same sound as the first one. So why are you changing? It's exactly like you say, collège, collège.
Collège.
So you can't then change to colis. No, doesn't work like that. So try it, please,
Collège.
for the first one and the second one.
Collège.
I don't hear any difference.
Collègue.
Collègue,
Collègue.
collègue. So the first one was collège. The second one was collègue. Okay, all these words were in past papers and students were always mispronouncing them. Okay, so, all right. The number 3 word. Amina, try again.
Dessert.
All right. Why did you give me the sounds?
The E, the accent on the E.
Oh, no. That doesn't make any difference. That
Oh,
no, I'm talking about the consonant, the S. So what happens when you have an S between two vowels? What happens?
as C.
Okay, so go ahead.
Dessert, dessert,
All right. Final T.
dessert,
Désert.
dessert.
Désert. Voilà. Désert. Okay. Rihanna, désert. You agree?
Oui, madame, disait.
Désert. Okay. The T silent. What about the second one?
Dessert.
Yeah.
Dessert. So why didn't you say that earlier? Dessert. Okay, now we have two S's. So we're going to have the sound. As I say, the snake sound. All right? So dessert. And the T again is going to be silent. Okay? Now, the next one. What you both said was incorrect. So no point repeating that.
Ta.
Yes, ta. Okay. That's correct.
Ta IT.
Ta IT. Ta
Okay,
IT.
you talk at the same time. I didn't quite get that.
Ta IT.
Why did you say I?
Because of the H.
But the H is silent in French.
Oui, madame. So wouldn't we just have the...
So we're going to say, for this one, we're going to say ta, I, T.
Oui, madame. Tahiti.
Tahiti, which is a place. It's an island, the other side of the world, Tahiti. As opposed to Haiti, but I think Haiti, you got it right. Okay. All right. Next one. Amina?
Euro, euro. Chun, chon, on fait, un fait.
Rihanna?
Euro, ujo, jaune, on fait, effet.
All right. Okay, the first one, Rihanna, you can't have euro. No. EU gives you the sound E. Euro.
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 Amina, try euro.
Euro.
Yes, okay. The second one, you need the sound E twice. Heureux.
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 Heureux. Heureux.
Heureux.
Heureux. You got that?
Heureux. Oui,
So,
madame.
heureux, heureux. Amina, heureux, heureux. Can you try that, please?
Heureux. Heureux.
I didn't hear the difference. I don't know if in the audience they heard it, but I didn't. Heureux, heureux.
Heureux. Heureux.
Okay, that's better. But don't go too much with the R. Remember, French has to sound nice. Heureux, heureux. The not too much. Okay.
Oui, madame.
Then
Oui, madame.
for the word young and yellow, I didn't see the difference. So close, I didn't see the difference. So Amina, try again the first one.
So, jaune.
Okay, jaune for me it's yellow.
Oui.
And I would like you to say young,
Jaune.
young. Okay?
Oui.
But you're saying yellow. So I'm not hearing the difference. What about you, Rihanna?
Jaune. Jaune.
Okay, for young it is jeune,
Jeune.
jeune, right? As opposed to jaune.
Jaune.
Ah, now I hear the difference. Amina, can you try that, please?
Jaune and jaune.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, okay. En fait, I think you more or less managed, but the last one was incorrect. Can you try again, please? Rihanna?
En fait.
Why you say is on.
En.
On.
En.
En is on.
En fait.
Incorrect. Amina?
En fait.
En fait.
En
Now
fait.
you have, yes, you have to pronounce the T because it means in fact. It's not fait, the verb faire, like on fait. On fait means we do. En fait, it means in fact. And I think is the reason why we have this T pronounced in en fait to make the difference between the on and the en, okay?
Oui, madame.
All right. Hibiscus said, I don't hear the difference. Yes, there's a big difference. Okay, I'm just going to read it quickly for you so that you try to see the difference. Euro, heureux. Jeune, jaune. On fait, en fait. I hope that you got you heard the difference this time. All right. Amina?
D'accord, madame. Un œuf, des œufs, un os, des os, un stylo neuf. Il y a neuf en cette neuf famille.
Rihanna?
Un œuf. Des œufs. Un eau. Des eaux. Un stylo neuf. Il a neuf en cette neuf amis.
Okay, Rihanna, you got one right. Okay. All right, let's do that together. Remember your liaisons, okay? You can't say un and then pause and say F. F is correct. You pronounce the F. That's fine. But you don't make the liaison because you stopped after un. And un like un, des, les, liaison are compulsory. You have no choice over the matter. You have to make your liaison. Okay?
Oui,
Enough.
madame.
Enough.
Enough.
Enough. You can't say un œuf. Enough. All right? Amina, you cannot say des œufs. It's des œufs.
Des œufs.
The F is silent when it's plural.
Oui, madame.
Okay, so you have to learn this one. Enough, des œufs. And notice I link the S with the O, des œufs. Okay? Enos, that was correct. What does that mean, enos? A bone, a bone. B-O-N-E, okay? Enos. And des os, not des os. It's a bit like des œufs, okay? All right. Amina, how do you pronounce N-E-U-F?
Neuf.
Okay, and stylo neuf. Okay?
Oui, madame.
And Rihanna, how can you say he's 9 years old?
Il a 9 ans.
Okay, stop here, please. You said il a. Il is like un, des or les is compulsory liaison with the pronouns, okay? So you can't say il a. You have to say il a.
Il a.
Il a. Okay? And then the neuf as 9, not as brand new. The F changes into a V. Okay? So when you're talking about age, il a 9 ans, which sounds better than il a 9 ans. Il a 9 ans.
Il a 9 ans.
Voilà. Il a 9 ans. Can you continue? Or repeat the whole thing, please, for me?
Il a 9 ans, c'est 9 amis.
All right. It's not 9 ans. Ans. You know, when you said your age, you didn't say ans. I didn't hear ans. So why you say it here?
Miss, wouldn't it have a liaison?
No, no, no. Il a 9 ans. The A is forbidden to have a liaison with ET. You can't have a liaison with ET. So, il a 9 ans et 9 amis. But 9, when you're talking about friends, people, you don't usually say 9 amis. You might hear it and it's accepted, but you'll find that it's more the F sound you're going to hear, 9 amis. Okay? And that is a rule as well. When you're talking about time and years, for example, il est 9 heures, it's 9 o'clock. You're not going to say il est 9 heures. You're going to say il est 9 heures, a nice V sound. Okay? But that's with time and years. It's what I would call abstract concepts, as opposed to ami. You can touch your friend, but you can't touch the years and you can't touch the hour. All right?
Okay. Madame.
Amina? Don't panic, Amina.
Impromptu, intéressant, inhabituel.
Okay, that's correct. Impromptu, intéressant, inhabituel. Okay?
Oui, madame.
Inhabituel. Inhabituel is not inhabituel like intéressant. So be careful. Okay. Can you tell me why we changed from intéressant to inhabituel?
Like why put it in that order?
No, no, no. In terms of sound, why from intéressant we have the sound in, but we say inhabituel. We don't say inhabituel. We say in. Why?
Because of the E in intéressant.
No, no, no. I'm talking about inhabituel
Oh, because of the H.
because of the H, right? So what does that mean because of the H?
Since the H is silent, you pronounce the A.
Right. Amina is talking. Yes, that's correct. Okay. All right. So these are words which are very irregular. So, Rihanna, let's see what you're going to say.
Femme, seconde, à elle, choix et de temps en temps.
What did you? Okay. Okay. Okay, Amina.
Femme, seconde, elle, cheveux et de temps en temps.
Oh, I put est. Okay. If it's est with directions, what would it be? A as well, right?
Oui, madame.
Okay. All right. So the first one is femme. It's as if you had done A there, femme, but there's no A. The second one, as Sibiscus said, the C is replaced by a G, okay? Seconde. I didn't hear, there was an attempt, but you have to say seconde, seconde, okay? Femme, seconde, AIL. What does that mean? I don't think you know because you didn't pronounce it right. All right. It's garlic. I.
Aïe.
I. It's the same I we have for ouch. I. Stop it. I. Okay. And this one was my big trap, and you just fell into it. The CH is a K sound. Cœur.
Cœur.
Cœur. The same cœur we have for heart, but here it means choir. A choir. You know, people who sing, a choir. And here you have e, if it's the verb, and est, if, okay? And de temps en temps, you manage de temps en temps well, okay? All right, Latavier, you wanted to go back to what? I'm not too sure. Is it this? Impromptu, intéressant, inhabituel? I'm not too sure what you mean. Okay. All right, so we're going to continue now. Ladies, it's the text. Okay. Who wants to read this one? I give you one little minute to read it, okay? It's good, Amina. You have a smile on your face when you're reading. That's brilliant. That's very good. All right. So who is going to read? No fighting, please. All right. So Amina is going to read.
Oui, madame. Les voisins habitant près du grand magasin d'espoir qui était toujours promu dans certains magasins. Alors, ces magasins attiraient beaucoup d'attention. Heureusement que j'habitais bien plus loin. Lors des soldes, il y avait toujours du monde, surtout après Noël.
Okay. All right. Can you try Rihanna, please? I want to see if you're making the same mistakes.
Le voisin habitait près du grand magasin de sport qui était toujours promu dans certains magasins. Alors, ce magasin attirait beaucoup, beaucoup d'attention. Heureusement que j'habitais bien plus loin. Les désolés, il y avait toujours du monde, surtout après Noël.
Okay. All right. So I'm sure that some of you may have noticed the traps, and you fell into my traps. Okay. You have magasin, magazine, magasin, which is a shop, magazine, which is a magazine. Okay. So what makes the difference? It's the E of magazine, because IN gives you the sound un. Le voisin, Rihanna. Voisin, un. Le voisin, magasin, but magazine. Okay?
Oui, madame.
Et Amina and Rihanna, do you know the word for SOLDES? What does that mean? Because you both mispronounce it. Have you seen it before?
No, madame.
You need to know it. Sold. It's called sold. Sold is when you have discounts. You know, when you have items on sale with discounts. Okay. So lors des soldes, during, lors, which was mispronounced as well, means during items on sale. Il y avait toujours du monde. There was always a lot of people. Okay. So that's what it is about. Okay. So Rihanna, loin.
Oui.
Loin.
Ouin.
Voilà. Okay. All right. This is the second text, which is totally different. Okay. Okay, fini?
Oui, madame, fini.
Ok, alors, vas-y, Rihanna.
De temps en temps, nous allions sur la côte est de l'île pour faire du surf et visiter le grotte. Ces magnifiques grottes étaient à la fois intéressantes et effrayantes. Ces sorties nous permettaient trotter ensemble, surtout pendant les vacances scolaires. Je m'amusais toujours et ma bande d'amis me faisait rire.
Ok, me faisait rire. The voice goes down, Rihanna, before full stop. It can't be up. It has to be down each time. Okay. All
Oui,
right.
madame.
Amina, you want to try that one?
Oui, madame. De temps en temps, nous allons sur la côte de l'île pour faire du surf et visiter les grottes. Ces magnifiques grottes étaient à la fois intéressantes et effrayantes. Ces sorties nous permettent d'être ensemble, surtout pendant les vacances scolaires. Je m'amusais toujours et mon bande d'amis me faisait rire.
Okay. All right. Okay. Not too bad, actually. You both made the same type of mistake, so let's go through that together. De temps en temps, nous allions sur la was fine. Remember what I said about est. If it's a verb, you have e. If it's the north, east, west, east, is est. So you can't say côte est, it's côte est. De temps en temps, nous allions sur la côte est de l'île pour faire du surf. Yes, you pronounce the F, that's correct. Et visiter les grottes. Grottes. Okay? Amina, you didn't put grotte, you didn't do it properly, but you did after. The second time you manage. But Amina, you said magnifique. Why magnifique?
I think the is the well, I didn't pronounce the S.
No. I'm on the G. Is magnifique. Magnifique.
Magnifique.
Okay. Yes. Students make mistakes all the time with this one. It's not mag. It's magnifique. C'est magnifique grotte.
C'est
Et à la fois, yes, you manage that. And why the two of you said intéressant, and earlier you said intéressant. So why did you change? Why? Even if it's got an E at the end, it's not going to change the beginning of the word. It's still going to be intéressante, okay? Et effrayante, okay? Donc, c'est sorti, nous. Amina, what did you say for this word? You just said something. Nous what? Nous what?
Nous permettent
No. AIENT. What tense is that when you have something AIENT? What tense are we in?
Future. Wait.
To get a future, you need to have an R before. And it wouldn't be that ending anyway. Remember, it's the imperfect.
Past.
It's
Imperfect.
past tense. Yes, it's the
Imperfect.
imperfect. So they usually put in the CSEC exams, they always put text very often in the imperfect. When you see AIT, AIS, AIENT, it's the same sound. Eh,
Oui, madame.
same sound. Ces sorties nous permettaient, OK? Ces sorties nous permettaient d'être. Rihanna, you missed the d'être.
D'être.
D'être. OK? So, ces sorties nous permettaient d'être. D'être what, Amina?
Ensemble.
Not ensemble. Ensemble.
Ensemble.
Ensemble.
Ensemble.
Voilà. Rihanna, try it.
Ensemble.
Voilà. Très bien. OK. And the S word after, what is that? Amina?
Surtout.
Surtout, that's correct. Surtout. Surtout. OK?
Surtout.
Donc, surtout pendant les vacances scolaires, you manage that. Je m'amusais toujours. And the rest was okay. All right. So don't forget, if you have caught est, not caught e. All right.
Oui, madame.
Caught.
S.
Magnifique, Amina. Magnifique. And magnifique, Amina. How do you say together again?
C'est magnifique. Oh, together.
Mm-hmm. The en word. Okay, Rihanna. Answer.
Ensemble.
Ensemble.
Oh, ensemble. Sorry.
No, not ensemble. It's ensemble. Ensemble.
Oui, madame.
2 syllables, Amina. Ensemble.
Ensemble.
No, not ensemble. Ensemble.
Ensemble.
Okay. All right. All right. So, Rihanna.
Oui, madame.
We're going to try this one. And Chelsea Joseph is here. Rihanna is my sister, so you better read well for you.
Madame, begin.
Okay, go ahead.
Pierre, Charlotte et sa copine Nicole ont décidé de passer l'après-midi au centre commercial. D'abord, ils ont pris une limonade à la terrasse d'un café et après ça, ils sont allés voir un film passionnant au cinéma. Le héroïne du film était une jeune vedette italienne bien connue pour son rôle dans Matrix Revolution.
Okay, not bad at all, not bad at all. Why do you say E-L-L-E-S? You say il.
Il?
Yeah, you said il twice.
Je suis désolée, madame.
You have to be careful. You need to read what is there, okay? All right, there's a couple of things, but I need to see what Amina is doing. Amina, try to read this, please.
Charlotte et sa copine Nicole ont décidé de passer l'après-midi au centre commercial. D'abord, ils ont pris une limonade à la terrasse d'un café et après ça, ils sont allés voir un film passionnant au cinéma. L'héroïne du film était une jeune vedette italienne bien connu pour son rôle dans Matrix Révolution.
Okay, let me tell you, Amina and Rihanna, I don't know if you agree with me. I'm talking about my audience here. Your reading is improving. Are you noticing it? No, you're noticing it? I'm telling you, okay?
No,
All right.
don't.
Okay, so it tells you that you need to practice and practice. If you do some reading a little bit every day, you'll see a difference. All right, so hier, Charlotte et sa copine Nicole, it's not Nicole, it's Nicole, is an open O, okay? Nicole, ok? Nicole ont décidé de passer l'après-midi au centre commercial. Commercial. Rihanna, commercial.
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 Okay. Amina, what is the word after commercial?
D'abord,
D'abord. The D is silent.
d'abord.
D'abord. Okay. What does that mean, Amina? D'abord.
Is it then?
Sorry?
Is it then?
No. D'abord means first of all.
Oh, first of
Okay. D'abord. So the D silent.
all.
So Amina, why did you say il as well? Is it
Oh,
il you see there?
Elles ont.
I don't know what's happening between Amina and Rihanna. Both of them say il instead of elle. Elles ont pris une limonade à la... Rihanna, what is the word, the T word?
Terrasse.
Yes. Why didn't you say that first? Remember, on the day is the first thing we hear, Terrasse. Okay? Et après ça, I like Amina, the way she went, et après ça, and then she corrected herself and she said, après ça, which is good. Self-correction is accepted, Amina. So I forget the après ça, and that's good. And then you went back to il. Why? Elles. Elles sont allées voir un film passionnant au cinéma. Okay, the two of you, heroine, can you try to read that word without my help, please? Because when you're going to see a word, if you don't know it, you'll have time to do that. You say, okay, this, the first syllable, the second, the third, and so on. So what is it? Think about it. Amina, you look so concentrated, boy. You're going to give me the answer then. So, what should it be?
L'héroïne.
Better than what you said, but Brianna?
L'héroïne.
Répète, Rihanna, s'il te plaît.
L'héroïne.
Okay. When you have an I with two dots, what does it mean? What do we do with that I with the two dots? Okay. Do you know the French word for Jamaica?
Jamaica. Is it not?
It is not. It's Jamaïque. So the E has two dots. So what it means is that you're going to pronounce the I separately. Okay? because an A and an I gives you a. And you know that because you say maison. You don't say maison, you say maison. Okay? So MAI gives you a. But if you have the two dots, which is called an I tréma, it means that you're going to say ja, ma, and then I'm going to go ik. I'm not going to say jamek, which sounds terrible actually. I'm going to say ja, ma, ik. Okay?
Oui, madame.
So, based on what I've just said, can you try the word, please?
L'héroïne.
Yes! Okay, Rihanna, say it again.
L'héroïne.
L'héroïne. Okay? So when you have an I with two dots, that's so now I'm going to put in the comment another word which means sweet corn. How are you going to say that word?
Mais I.
Why did you say may? This A is the English A is A in French. What is the first letter of the alphabet?
A.
So I didn't hear A.
Ma. A.
Okay, so here we're going to pronounce the S. We're going to say maïs. Maïs.
Maïs.
Maïs, sweet corn. Okay?
Maïs.
Maïs. All right? Bien. So you had l'héroïne du film était une. And I didn't get young. Remember we had young before. I didn't get that. How would you pronounce that?
Jeune.
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 Jeune. Okay.
Jeune.
All right. Okay. Bonjour, Sylvia and Dala. Yes, Haiti. I had actually the word Haiti, and both of them had pronounced the word correctly. And now they give me something else here. So I don't know what's happening. All right. Okay, so let's move on to the last part. Give you a little minute. This is the rest of the text, okay? OK. Fini? Vous avez fini?
Oui, madame.
Oui, madame.
OK. Alors, Amina, s'il te plaît.
Oui. Après le cinéma, elles sont allées essayer des mini-jupes en sol dans un nouveau magasin très branché. Les filles disent souvent qu'elles n'ont rien à se mettre. Nicole rêvait de s'acheter une mini-jupe un coup, mais malgré les rabais, ils n'ont rien acheté, même pas une moins chère. Les deux amies sont retournées à la terrasse où elles ont mangé du glace au chocolat. Finalement, elles ont pris le bus pour rentrer à la maison.
Not bad, Amina, not bad. But you made the same type of mistakes. All right? Magasin. Okay. Rihanna, can you try this one, please?
Oui, madame.
It's our last part. So,
Oui. Après le cinéma, elles sont allées essayer de mini-jupes en solde dans un nouveau magasin très branché. Les filles disent souvent qu'elles n'ont rien à se mettre. Nicole rêve de s'acheter une mini-jupe en courir. Mais malgré leur rabais, ils n'ont rien acheté. Même pas un mouchoir. Les deux amis sont retournés à la terrasse où elles sont mangé de glace au chocolat. Finalement, elles ont pris le bus pour rentrer à la maison.
okay. Not bad, not bad. You as well, magasin is magasin. Magasin. I'm going to call you
Magasin.
every day and say, tell me the word magasin. All right?
Magasin.
All right. Donc, après le cinéma, I cannot believe it. You both said elle. You didn't say il. Wow. OK. Donc, elles sont allées essayer. Rihanna, essayer.
Essayer.
They went to try on, okay, some skirts, mini skirts. En solde. IN, Rihanna, is en, not N. En solde. En
Oui,
solde.
madame, en solde.
Okay. Amina, dans un. Actually, you did miss that liaison previously. When you have dans, you need to link the word after, okay? Dans un.
Dans un
Dans un nouveau what?
magasin.
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 Oui, madame.
OK? Bien. OK. What is that? Les filles 10 ans. What is that? 10 ans.
Um,
What tense is that?
Present.
What did you say? Sorry, Rihanna, didn't hear.
Present tense.
It's present tense. All right. So what have you learned about the ENT of the plural?
We don't pronounce it.
So why did you? So try now.
Le fil dit souvent.
Oh, no, no, no. There's an S between two vowels.
Des.
These.
These.
Remember, I told you before, the S between two vowels give you Z sound.
Z.
Okay? Bien. It's not les filles, it's les filles. Filles.
Les filles.
Les filles disent, and now you can say souvent, as you did. Souvent means often. It's not a verb. It's not the present tense. Okay?
Oui,
Donc,
madame.
try that again, Rihanna, please.
Le filles.
It's not le, it's L-E-S.
Les filles disent souvent qu'elles n'ont rien à se mettre.
Voilà. So now, Rihanna, just make it in a gentle flow. Les filles disent souvent qu'elles n'ont rien à se mettre.
Oui, madame. Les filles disent souvent qu'elles n'ont rien à se mettre.
Okay, it's still a bit. Okay.
Choppy.
Yeah. And it's not souvent. Okay, souvent.
Souvent.
Petit silent. Les filles disent souvent qu'elles n'ont rien à se mettre.
Les filles disent souvent qu'elles n'ont rien à se mettre.
You see how it goes? The more you do it, the better it becomes, okay?
Merci
Okay,
beaucoup.
Amina, what did you say after that? Try again.
Nicole
I told you it's not Nicole. Nicole.
Nicole.
Okay, Nicole.
Madame.
And then what? Nicole what?
Rêve.
But that's not what you said.
Ah.
Nicole rêve de,
Rêve
and then the rest was fine. And the E-N and C-U-I-R, what's that? The two of you didn't get it right. E-N is what sound again, Amina? Oh, okay. Yeah. So what does that mean? En plus that word. What does that mean? Have you seen that word before? You need to know it. It means leather. It's very important because if they talk about shopping and they talk about, and that has come before this is a text. It's not my text, as I said, so it's there. It can come back again, okay? So C and U gives you what sound? I'm not hearing. C plus a U gives you what sound?
Q.
Q, like Q.
Q. Then you have an I. It gives you what sound?
E.
Yes, Amina. E. And then you have an R.
R.
Cuir. Cuir.
Cuir.
En 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 cuir, Amina.
En cuir.
No. There's no R before. It's cuir.
En cuir.
No. There's no R. Cuir.
Cuir.
No. What about you, Rihanna?
En cuir?
En cuir, yes. Okay, en cuir. You'll have to practice that, yeah? Alors, mais malgré les rabais, elles n'ont rien acheté, même pas un... Amina, what's the word? The M word?
Mucho. Mucho.
You're nearly there, come on.
Mouchoir.
Mouchoir, what does that mean, mouchoir?
I'm not sure, man.
Mouchoir is a handkerchief.
Okay.
Okay, mouchoir. Okay? So despite what he's saying here, despite the reductions, they didn't buy anything, not even an handkerchief. That's what they're saying. Okay. Um, Rihanna, that T word again. What's that?
Terrasse.
Terrace. Yes, terrace.
Terrasse.
Terrace. Okay. All right. Ladies, you will need to practice, okay? Because
Oui,
we are at
madame.
the end of this reading session. I'm just going to read this part so that you can have an idea as to how to read, okay?
Oui, madame.
Après le cinéma, elles sont allées essayer des mini-jupes en solde dans un nouveau magasin très branché. Les filles disent souvent qu'elles n'ont rien à se mettre. Nicole rêve de s'acheter une mini-jupe en cuir. Mais malgré les rabais, elles n'ont rien acheté, même pas un mouchoir. Les deux amies sont retournées à la terrasse où elles ont mangé des glaces au chocolat. Finalement, elles ont pris le bus pour entrer à la maison. Okay? All right, so we're going to finish off now with the questions. Rihanna asked for some questions on the daily routine. Yes, Rihanna?
Oui, madame.
Okay. It looks like my picture has I'm just frozen, so it looks like I may leave. My internet is playing up, but let's continue since I'm still here. Okay. So I'm going to ask the questions and then you will discover the questions afterwards. Okay. I don't want you to do a reading of your own questions. Back, I did tell you that I was going to go for a walk. All right. So the daily routine for Rihanna. 8 questions. Okay. So I'm just giving you the questions and see if you can answer them. Question numéro 1. À quelle heure te lèves-tu le matin?
Normalement, je me lève à 6 heures parce que je dois lever à très tôt pour l'école, pour aller à l'école.
Pour aller
À l'école.
à l'école. Je dois me lever. Me lever. You forgot the me. Je
Oui,
dois me
madame.
lever.
Me lever.
Okay. Qu'est-ce que tu fais après?
Après, je me douche, je me brosse le dents et je m'habille pour l'école. Et si je me trouve, je prends au petit déjeuner avec ma sœur cadette. Mais j'ai...
Ok, merci, merci. Ok. Qu'est-ce que tu fais pour aider à la maison?
Dans ma maison, je fais beaucoup. Je fais beaucoup. J'ai lavé la voiture, j'ai balayé le sol. Parfois, je cuisine dans la... Je suis désolée. Je cuisine avec ma mère
Dans la cuisine.
Dans une cuisine. Oui.
Je pensais que c'était le problème. Cuisine 2 fois. OK. Rihanna, this is good. For the pronunciation, it's not je lavais la voiture, je lave.
Je lave.
Remember,
Oui,
the E
madame.
silent, there's no accent. Je lave la voiture.
Je
Okay.
lave la voiture.
Earlier, you said je me brosse les dents. Je me brosse les
Brosse le
dents.
dent.
Les dents. OK? Qui fait... Alors, question numéro 3. Non, question numéro 4. Qui fait la lessive chez toi?
Normalement, ma mère, elle lessive le 3. Le lessive chez 3.
Chez toi. You talking about my house?
Je suis désolée. Chez
I've
moi.
never,
Chez
I've
moi.
never seen
Chez
your,
moi.
I've never seen your mother doing this in my house. You would have to
Chez
take
moi.
a plane to come and see me.
Chez moi. Chez moi.
Alors, can you correct yourself, please?
Ah oui, madame. Dans ma maison, ma mère, elle se lessive.
Elle fait la lessive.
Elle fait la lessive chez moi.
Not dans.
Chez moi.
Ou à la maison. OK? D'accord? Question numéro 5. Quand est-ce que tu fais tes devoirs?
Je suis désolée. Répétez, s'il vous plaît.
Quand est-ce que tu fais tes devoirs?
Ah, normalement après l'école, mais je suis paresseuse. So, avant de cours, je fais mes devoirs.
Avant deux coups? What's that? Avant
Avant mes cours.
les
Before
cours.
les cours.
Cours. Mhm. D'accord. OK. Mhm. OK. Paresseuse for the pronunciation. Paresseuse.
Paresseuse.
Lazy. That's what you were trying to say. OK. Où révises-tu le français pour les examens?
Où révises-tu? Généralement, je révises-tu dans ma chambre?
Why did you say révises-tu? Tu is you. Je révise.
But I didn't quite understand the question you're asking.
Oh, well, you managed to answer it though. Okay. So, où is where? So, where do you revise French for your exams? Okay.
Yes,
Donc,
ma'am.
je révise dans ma chambre. Fine. OK. Numéro 7. Qu'est-ce que tu prendrais pour le petit déjeuner si tu avais le choix?
Bonne question. Normalement, je prends un sandwich de fromage avec du jus d'orange pour petit déjeuner.
Mhm. OK. Un sandwich, you said un sandwich de fromage. It should be
Au
un sandwich
fromage.
au fromage. You
Au
see, you
fromage.
know it. We don't want to hear this. Un sandwich au fromage.
Fromage.
Okay. And your last question. Décris un dimanche typique.
Ah oui, un dimanche typique pour moi. Honnêtement, c'est très ennuyeux. Je me lève à 9 heures. Puis, je me brosse le dents, je me douche, je me prends petit déjeuner. Parfois, je suis sortie, mais normalement, je suis restée à la maison avec ma famille.
Okay. You understand that je suis restée à la maison is the past tense, right?
Oui, madame.
And you understand that je suis
Yes.
sortie means I went out, right?
Oui, madame.
Okay, what should you have said?
Je saute.
Je sors.
Je sors.
There's no T. S-O-R-S. Je sors.
Oui, madame, je sors.
Mhm.
Et je reste à la maison.
Voilà. It would have been perfect if you hadn't made those mistakes, okay? Now, in terms of pronunciation, I think you try to say boring.
Oui,
No?
madame, oui.
Okay, can you say it again, please?
Ennuyeux.
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 Or ennuyant. I'm not sure what you want to say, but ennuyeux, boring, okay? And you put a reflexive pronoun. You said je me prends le petit déjeuner.
Non, madame, je prends petit
Je prends le
déjeuner.
petit déjeuner, so no me, okay? Actually, you told me that you had problems with daily routine, but I don't see any problems you have there. You practice for today then.
madame.
That's why. That's why she said, oh, daily routine. I can't do daily routine. I'm sorry to say, but it was pretty good. So, all right. So I'm going to show you the questions. Okay. À quelle heure te lèves-tu le matin? Qu'est-ce que tu fais après? Qu'est-ce que tu fais pour aider à la maison? Qui fait la lessive chez toi? You see, the expression is faire la lessive.
Oui,
And
madame.
when you respond, you say chez moi, not chez toi. OK? Chez moi. Quand est-ce que tu fais tes devoirs? Où révises-tu le français pour les examens? Qu'est-ce que tu prendrais pour le petit déjeuner si tu avais le choix? Okay, here I didn't hear if I had the choice, si j'avais le choix, but I mean, your answer was okay. Je prendrais, I think you said je prendrais un sandwich au fromage, something like that, okay? And décris un dimanche typique. Do you have
Oui,
any
madame.
question, Amina, on those questions? Related to those questions?
No, madame.
So you would have been okay, right?
Oui, madame.
Okay, all right. Okay. So Amina said shopping. Shopping is the issue. All right. So shopping. All right, Amina. Prête? Prête? Quel jour de la semaine préfères-tu faire des courses?
Je préférais aller au centre commercial à...
Je répète la question, Amina.
Oui, madame.
Quel jour de la semaine préfères-tu faire des courses?
Je préfère faire des courses à lundi.
Okay. You don't say à lundi. What does à lundi mean?
At Monday.
Rihanna, what does à lundi mean?
On Mondays?
À lundi. See you on Monday.
Ah.
So you can't have a, right? Okay. So, je préfère faire les courses le lundi.
Le lundi. Oui, madame.
Meaning every Monday, ou quel jour de la semaine, je préfère le lundi pour faire des courses. OK? Pourquoi lundi?
À lundi.
À lundi. See you on Monday.
Le lundi, c'est facile pour faire le cours parce que les
Okay, you have to think about this question, all right?
Oui,
Just in
madame.
case it comes up. Question numéro 2. Quel type de vêtements aimes-tu acheter?
Généralement, j'achetais des choisures, les robes et le veste. Parce que j'adore la mode.
Okay. Actually, it's not really what I was looking for. I was looking for more like casual, elegance, but it will work. Okay. But the way you put it at the beginning, j'aime acheter. Okay, j'aime acheter. That's what you needed to say. Okay. Question numéro 3. Comment est-ce que tu paies tes achats?
Répétez, s'il vous plaît.
Comment est-ce que tu paies tes achats? Non?
Non, madame.
Rihanna?
Oui, madame.
You can answer the question?
Can you répéter, s'il vous plaît?
You are not listening, Rihanna.
Je suis désolée.
Comment est-ce que tu paies tes achats?
Tes achats. Oui, je achetais. Oui. Compte.
Okay, you didn't understand question 3. All right? The question starts with comment. Comment means what? It means what? Comment. Amina, you go like this, but I'm not hearing the answer. Comment means what?
Oui,
In
madame.
English, comment means what?
It doesn't mean what?
No, comment.
How? Sorry, how? Oh my gosh, how?
How. So if it's how, Rihanna, why do you say yes? Why do you say oui?
Madame, I did not understand.
Okay, all right. Comment est-ce que tu paies tes achats? You still don't get it? Which word you don't understand? Achat? Is it achat you don't understand?
Oh, wait, miss. I know how to say it. I know what to mean. Sorry. Je suis désolée, madame. Je suis désolée.
It seems some light.
Généralement, je pense que je paye avec l'argent de poche.
Okay, why do you say je pense? You're not sure?
I think, you know, I don't know.
What do you think? So you don't know if you pay or not? You pay? Wow. You don't need je pense. OK?
Oui, madame.
Je paie
Je paye.
avec mon argent de poche.
Oui.
OK, d'accord. Question numéro 4. Quand tu as soif en ville, où vas-tu?
Je préférais faire du cours.
Je répète la question. Rihanna, écoute. Quand tu as soif en ville, où vas-tu?
Répétez, s'il vous plaît, madame.
Quand tu as soif en ville, où vas-tu?
Dans mon ville, il y a...
Okay. What is the word you don't understand? I'm going to read it again. Quand tu as soif en ville, où vas-tu? Which word you don't understand?
Soif.
Ah, thirsty.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So what is quand?
Quand, when you are thirsty.
Ok, donc quand tu as soif en ville, où vas-tu?
Where do you go? Généralement, je vais au supermarché. Marché. Ou le café dans ma ville.
Au café. Ok, d'accord. Ok. There's something you always say, Amina. Je préférais. Je préfère. You don't say je préfère. Je préfère. We say préférer because we're using the vous form. But when you respond, you have to say je préfère because you don't put the EZ with je. OK?
Oui,
all right. Question numéro 5. Est-ce que tu t'intéresses à la mode? L'ambiance.
J'adore la mode. C'est ma passion. C'est ma grande passion.
Pourquoi?
J'adore
Okay, so you'll have to think about this just in case the pourquoi comes. Okay. Remember, when you have question, est-ce que, the answer is yes or no. So you're going to say yes or you're going to say no. So the next step is why.
Oui, madame.
So you have to think about it. So you don't know why you love fashion, but you have to think about it now. Right? Okay. Question numéro 6. Aimes-tu faire du shopping ou du lèche-vitrine?
Répétez, s'il vous plaît.
I knew you were going to say that. Aimes-tu faire du shopping ou du lèche-vitrine?
Je préfère faire du cours dans un centre commercial parce que c'est facile.
Do you understand the question?
Is it, would you shop online?
Oh gosh, I haven't said that. You heard online?
Je suis désolée, madame.
Okay, I'm going to put en ligne the word for online for you, which I'm sure you didn't hear. Yeah? All right. I'm going to put the word that I use, which I know now that you don't understand. Faire du lèche-vitrine. Window shop.
Oh.
Ah. So you see, it changes the question, right?
Madame.
All right. Bon. Alors, numéro 7. Que ferais-tu avec 100 euros?
Oh. Normalement, j'achetais des bonbons pour ma soeur avec l'argent de poche. Mais parfois, j'achetais des vêtements avec l'argent.
Okay. You didn't quite answer the question. Okay, I'm going to say it again, and it's j'achète.
J'achète.
Okay.
Et madame.
Que ferais-tu avec 100 euros? Rihanna, you're next if she can't answer. Que ferais-tu avec 100 euros?
J'aimerais acheter des vêtements avec mon argent de poche.
Okay. Okay, I didn't use argent de poche, so I don't know why you're talking about argent de poche. I didn't use argent de poche. Did you hear argent de poche?
Non, madame. L'argent.
Okay. Rihanna, what is the question?
What would you do if you had 1,000 euros or a million?
Oh, I didn't say that either. Boy, you're going to send me to jail, to prison, right? I said, que ferais-tu avec 100 euros? What is 100?
100?
Not 1,000.
Sorry, miss.
All right. There's a big difference between 100 euros and 1,000. Okay. Donc, que ferais-tu avec 100 euros? I'm not asking you what you would do with your pocket money.
Je suis désolée, madame.
Okay. Or what you would like to buy. Okay. Because I think that's how you understood the question. So now that you know the question, how would you respond?
J'aimerais acheter beaucoup de voitures. Non. Des vêtements.
Beaucoup de vêtements. Okay.
Des vêtements.
Yeah, 100 euros is not enough for a car. If it was 100 euros, I think I would have more than one car. Trust me. All right. Okay. And the last question. Amina, are you happy? It's your last question.
Madame.
Décris un incident qui a eu lieu un jour où tu faisais du shopping.
Une fois, un homme.
Amina, are you reading something?
No, miss.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Une fois, un homme a voler? Is it?
Okay, donc une fois, I just heard une fois.
Une fois,
Mhm.
l'homme, oh, un,
Un homme, un homme.
un homme, um,
Yeah, un homme a volé. Okay, I understood
a
that.
volé
Mhm.
le sac pour la femme.
Il a volé le sac pour what?
Dans, la femme.
Pour la femme, for the woman? Is that what you're saying?
I was trying to say from.
Oh, no. Il a volé le sac de la femme.
De la femme. De la femme.
Ah, okay, okay. You said pour, so it's like for her. Okay. Okay, you understood the question. That one I thought was a little difficult, but you understood this one.
Oui.
So that's good. Okay, so I'm just going to put the questions. Okay. So it's shopping. So, quel jour de la semaine préfères-tu faire des courses? Je préfère. OK? Not je préférais. OK? Quel type de vêtements aimes-tu acheter? Comment est-ce que tu paies tes achats? Et pourquoi? Quand tu as soif en ville, où vas-tu? Est-ce que tu t'intéresses à la mode? Pourquoi? Aimes-tu faire du shopping ou du lèche-vitrine? Que ferais-tu avec 100 €? Décris un incident qui a eu lieu un jour où tu faisais du shopping. Okay, so now you can see the questions. It's more or less what you... Yeah?
Oui, madame.
Well, Amina and Rihanna, you've done very well. It's not easy to be on the live like that, under a lot of pressure. That's what I call the hot seat. I'm not on the hot seat, you see. I'm just asking the questions. But one thing which is obvious now is that you need more practice. And I can assure you, if you practice more, you will definitely do much better. Okay? Because I can see a difference already from how you know, when you started, and now, up to now. Okay? You are a bit more, and the questions were, I mean, proper, but maybe it's because you prefer the questions to the reading. I don't know. But you need to practice. I just would like somebody to write something for them. Have they done well? Please tell them. I'm sure somebody can write something especially for you. But you need to practice, practice, practice. And even though you finish with this, you can watch this live again and read the text and see if you are doing better. Okay? Because it's very important to, yeah, because you see, when you read, the way you read suggests as well how you're going to speak. You understand? Because if you mispronounce when you read, you're more likely to mispronounce when you're going to speak, and so on. So you have Sylvia in Dallas who said, very good progress made. Yeah. Merci
beaucoup.
Elise. Okay, so that's going to be the end, because you've been on this live for 2 hours. That's a long time. You've done very well. Thank you very much for contacting me. And of course, we only have lives when we have students. I don't do those lives on my own. Okay, so if we don't have students, we don't have lives. And Sylvia in Dallas says, keep practicing from now until the actual exam. That's exactly what I say to you, because I can see the potential. The potential is here. Okay, so try and you'll see. Okay. The question with the shopping, is that better for you, Amina? Because you were saying shopping is you didn't like shopping. Is
I
that better?
didn't.
Yeah.
Wait.
And I don't know why you don't like shopping, because you love shopping. Okay, so we're going to stop this live now, and thank you very much, and all the best with your oral. Okay, when do you know when you're going to have it?
I'm on the 17th.
And I'm on
17.
20th.
Okay, all right. So you know what you have to do. Keep
Wait.
keep it. Okay.
Oui,
All right.
madame.
And don't forget some words that you keep mispronouncing. Go back to this, make a note, and practice and practice. Okay?
Oui, madame. Merci beaucoup.
And Sylvia and Dallas says, bonne chance, les filles. All right.
Merci
I hope you
beaucoup.
will let me know how it went. Okay. All right. And I say a big thank you to all those who came on this live as well and who are practicing. Please continue to practice, because it's all about speaking. And when we speak, we've become more confident when we do it a lot. But just doing it the day before the exam is not going to help you. Okay. And you have Ari 100 says bonne chance to you. All right.
Merci beaucoup.
Okay. All right, so we're going to stop this live. Thank you very much to all of you, and see you soon. Au revoir. Au
Au
revoir.
revoir.